Welcome back to another episode of the Unleash Your Radiance podcast. And I'm so excited to be doing this episode today because I'm joined by a very, very special guest. I'm joined by Gaby, who is one of my beautiful clients who joined us inside the second round of Elevation. And Gaby is an incredible brand designer who is just launching her business and is really looking to create her mission and vision behind the dream life that she's looking to create, working with lifestyle brands. Gaby, welcome.
Hello, thanks for having
Hey.
me.
I'm so excited to have you here. It's been such an honor to have had you inside of Elevation and to have you here today. And I know that you and I have been connected, I think almost a year ago now.
Yeah, I think it is actually almost a year.
Yeah, I think we connected through a market research call in the bucket list bombshells community, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bucket list
Yeah.
bombshells.
Amazing. Amazing. I know that's the course that I used as well to originally start my virtual assistant business, which I found like super helpful. So awesome. Well, yeah, Gaby, thanks so much for being here today. And I'd love for you just to like introduce yourself really quickly to the listeners.
Hello, my name is Gabby, and I am a brand designer. I am looking to start my own business, so things are still in the works at the moment, but it's getting there. And I work with women-owned lifestyle brands. So my mission, I should say, is to help these women owned lifestyle brands shine inside and out through strong and authentic brand identity that resonates. That's the
Amazing.
mission.
I love that so much. I love that so much. And Gabby, what was like your original like thought when you were like, "Oh, I want to start my own business. I want to create this life." Like, what was that? What was that desire behind that?
I was looking to get out of my 9 to 5. So at the moment, I'm actually not doing brand design full time. So I'm doing something completely different. I'm in corporate and I love design. Like, I think it just fills me with so much joy, and helping clients bring their ideas to life is such an amazing thing. So I wanted to do it full time. That's the goal. And I just wanted to help more women um, have really great brand identity, figure out their business strategy, and just attract customers.
Amazing. I love that. And this is a question I ask everyone that comes on the podcast as well is what does radiant living mean to you? So when you really think about like radiant living, what comes up for you? What does that mean to you?
Radiant living. To me, it is being able to live my most authentic life. It is having the freedom to travel, work anywhere in the world. Um, it is being able to spend more time with my family, um, go on holidays together, and I think it's just where you are so content with your life
Mhm.
that you're happy, you have a passion for what you do, you are attracting abundance into your
Yes.
life, and yeah, basically living your most authentic life, regardless of what others around you say and what society tells you that you should be doing.
Oh, I love that so much. And that word content, that is just that's a really beautiful way to say it because I think like, content is like our emotions can fluctuate quite a lot, right? Overall, some days we have hard days, no matter how amazing our lives are. There's always going to be struggles and hard days that come up. But if overall through everything, through the incredible days and the maybe more challenging times, if you can still say you're content with the life that you're living and you're like that fulfillment on the inside, I think that is just such a beautiful thing because we're not always like over the top beaming happy, right? We do have days like that where, we
No,
feel like we're on top of the world. And then we do have days, like I said, where we're maybe struggling or going through something. But if you can still have that deep inner contentment that you're like, I'm living with purpose, I'm living the life I desire, I think that is such an incredible thing that so many people strive for, right? That is like literally what
Yeah,
so many of us who are
absolutely.
looking to pave our own pathway are really trying to achieve. So I love that. Amazing. And Gabby, I want you to share a little bit like where were you before you started Elevation?
Ooh. I was lost. I'll be honest. I
Mm,
was a little lost. I didn't have a lot of clarity with where I wanted to go in life. I had ideas, obviously, like the brand design thing was like a big thing. It was overwhelming. Like, how do I get there? Because a
yeah.
lot of the time we have ideas of, okay, we want to get to A, but at the moment, sorry, no, we want to get to B, but we're in A at the moment. But then, there's this like huge gap. How do I get there? And yeah, it's just overwhelming. And basically, I needed to do some inner work, and elevation really
Oh,
helped.
amazing. Yeah, I know that's like a struggle so many of us tend to experience is like we know we want something different. We know we want to pave a different pathway for ourselves, but it's like that clarity around where to start or what that looks like or the first steps to take can feel so
Mhm.
overwhelming and then also have us feeling lost and stuck. And I know that's so common. And like I myself definitely felt that originally as well when I was starting my business. Like it was just, you're like, okay, I know I want to do something different, but what is it? And it's like, you're like, how does everyone else have it figured out? And yeah, I totally get
Yeah.
that. And yeah, that's like the first step that we cover in elevation is gaining clarity on what that vision looks like for you and then uncovering, okay, well, what are the next steps I need to take to get there and moving through that resistance as well. So, and what originally like made you join the program? Like what was it that you were like, okay, yes, I know that this is the program that I need at the moment or that's for me.
I wanted to change. I think that was the biggest drive, like having that desire to change your life.
Mm,
And I also resonated with you, Laurie, and obviously what you put out into the world, like who you are as a person, your story, your journey, and this amazing work that you do. So I just went for it. I took the leap and definitely do not regret it. I am in a much better place now.
Amazing. Well, it was like I loved having you inside. Like I said, I know we've been connected for a while as well. And I can really see that like you have this passion and this drive and that, you know, that's exactly why I created this program is to help people who are feeling like help women who are feeling like that. It's like lost, disconnected. Okay, like I know I want to create this change, but how do I get there? And it is a
Mhm.
lot of doing the inner work, right? And it's like we're never really lost. It's about, okay, I need to like work through these layers and uncover what that is. It's like there's so much noise going on, but when we're able to actually like sit down, clear some space and start to go through the motions and the steps, it's really, we can start to see the picture unfold as well. Um, so I
Yeah.
love that. And yeah, it was such an incredible experience having you inside as well. And so now it was brings me on to my next question is sort of like what was the experience like inside of Elevation for you?
I really like how it's all laid out. So I'm someone who kind of needs to have someone tell me what to do at times. Like the motivation's there, sure, but it's also like the accountability
Hmm.
and showing up for yourself, right? It's doing the work. It's like so that's like the worksheets, for example, help to the exercises, meditation, and then the calls as well, because I think it's a chance to talk about how I'm feeling, how things have been working, changes that elevation has done to my life as well. Basically, the progress. It's like that checking in, which I think I needed. So
Yeah.
that's been good. Yeah, the structure of it all is really great. And I also like the guest speakers. They were very amazing and insightful. Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, for anyone who's listening, we have had like such an incredible lineup of amazing guest experts who are industry leaders in the space, all the way from, we had people on, how to create longevity and success in your business, how to scale from 0 to K 5 months, focusing on how to create more joy in your life, feminine embodiment, and healing your masculine. Like the list goes on. There are so many incredible guest speakers, and we have another incredible lineup coming for the next round as well. Gabby, and also, what was been your biggest transformation inside of Elevation?
Biggest transformation would have to be my mindset. So I think that was the second module.
Mm,
And I'm aware of this myself. Like I struggle with mindset, imposter
hmm
syndrome, and all of that that comes with being a creative. And so the biggest change has been feeling more confident in who I am as a person, where I'm going, and even though I may not know like what the future may look like, it is trusting that I will be okay in the end as well. I will get to where I want to go. Um, I also think that my success is inevitable. Yeah, I think that's the most powerful thing. That thought,
mm.
like, you know what, there is no future out there where I don't succeed, where I don't flourish. So, yeah, that's been amazing because I mean, I would have never thought that before Elevation.
Oh, I love
I would,
that. That is such
yeah.
an amazing, that is so amazing.
And
Yeah,
the
that's
anxious
absolutely
type as
incredible.
well. Mm.
Mm. And did you notice a shift in that at all?
Yeah, I'm less anxious. The daily affirmations help. So that was something else as well. A morning routine. I did not have one before. I rolled out of bed, turned on my computer, and said hello in the work chat. Good morning. That's it. But yeah, now I have a morning routine. I have time. I make time to do these daily affirmations while I tap, do the EFT tapping. So that's been really powerful. I stretch so I don't feel so achy and sore all the time. um, and also my relationship with money, I think that's
Mm,
also a big one. You know, in this economy as well, the recession, it is very easy to get stuck in like a scarcity mindset. I'm sure
hmm
at some point we've all been there, right? I don't have enough money for this, so I don't want to do that. I can't do that. You start turning things down, and um, that's the thing though. Money allows you to have these amazing opportunities. I'm not saying that you should like party every day and like spend your money left and right, but I mean like it brings people together, right? It allows you to have meals with your family and friends or have these amazing experiences. So yeah, I now say thank you to money for allowing me to do all these wonderful things, to have. Um, and I do feel the shift as
mm,
soon as I switch that mindset from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset. Like money that goes out definitely flows back in. Like it could even be like, oh, I think I won like a $15 gift card from work. That was so random, but it came into my life like that. Or it could be in the form of like clients or um it's not just monetary as well because you spend money. So money that flows out for you to do an activity or something allows you to say form new relationships. And that's also something that you gain back into your life. Does that
yeah.
make sense?
Absolutely. No, I love that reframe. And that's definitely something that we do cover inside of Elevation, right? Is like, well, week two is all around the resistance and the main mindset, like as an overall with the imposter syndrome, like you're saying, and the confidence and really building that up, working through overwhelm, self-doubt, all those pesky things that we deal with this mindset. Like you said, especially as creatives or people who are looking to, become entrepreneurship is such a space where your mindset is really affected so much. So it's so important to have that the basics and the foundations, right? And doing that daily mindset work to really create that foundations of having that unshakable mindset to deal with that. But yeah, then we also have the money mindset portion as well, right? Because money is energy, right? Money it's energy. So we're going to be a vibrational match for that of what we're calling in. So if we're in that stuck in that state of lack or scarcity, then yeah, it's going to be really easy that that's going to be our reality, and that's what we're going to be experiencing,
Mhm.
feeling that like, you know, money is just this like basically this pit that's like every time we spend it's like empty, 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 empty. But no, we want to look at
Yeah.
it as like it's like a river, right? It's that energy flowing in and out, right? And if we're in that state of lack, we're basically kinking the hose. Like if you think about like an energetic hose, right? Like of coming flowing in and out. If we were to stay in the state of lack and kink that hose energetically and be like, nope, I'm in contraction, right? So I say we can't be in expansion contraction at the same time, then it's not going to be able to flow back into us, right? We're going to be stopping that from coming in. So we want to be open to receiving and also open to spending, because it's experiences, it's joy. And just like you said, I love how you're like, it brings new relationships, it allows for fun. Like money is just the tool that's allowing you to live the life that you desire, right? Because we do need money in this
Absolutely.
life, right? Money is like, if you think about, like I said, money is paper, right? It's like I have this card in front of me that could be someone puts, you know, a certain amount of income value on that, which essentially money is like paper. But if you think about it, it's the energy behind it as well, right? About how we view ourselves, the identity we have around what we feel worthy of having, what we're open to receiving in our life, the type of life we're looking to call in. That's all in conjunction with money mindset and the energetics behind it as well. And that's definitely something we cover inside of elevation. And I love that you say thank you to money now, because it's expressing that gratitude as well, right? Which I love. It's like every time you spend money on groceries or an experience, just saying thank you, money, for allowing me to have this experience, or for all that you allow me to be, do, and have. And also saying like thank you, I know like more is coming in, like I'm open to receive more as well, is really really amazing. And Gabby, I just love, and I know we spoke about that before as well, that that mindset shift you have. I think that's so monumental, where you're saying there is no future where I don't succeed and I don't flourish, like my success is inevitable, and saying that you didn't believe that before and now you do. That is such a huge shift, right? And it's not always the tangible
Huge.
results that we see when it comes to, you know, okay, well, yeah, I've like achieved this like tangible goal. It's the internal work that is going to create that outer success as well, right? So saying that like, where if you're identifying as like there's no future where I don't succeed, that is going to be building up that identity to take action from that place. Because if you have that deep trust that of course I'm going to succeed, of course my success is inevitable, you're going to be open to taking those big action steps from where you want to be, not from where you currently are, right? As well. So
Yeah, absolutely. As well, it's also rewiring as well, all these like limiting beliefs because oh, it's so hard to unlearn things. It's a lot harder to unlearn than it is to learn. But yeah, having that like my success is inevitable mindset allows me to kind of take hold of those like anxious thoughts and like, oh no, remember Gabby, like there is no future out there where you don't succeed.
yeah.
So if this opportunity doesn't work out, there is going to be many more doors that will open for you, right? It's preparing you for something better in the future.
Oh my gosh, I love this so much. And yes, this is exactly such an incredible place to be. And this is always what I talk about as well, is that it is, because rejection is redirection, right? If what it is we're desiring to
Yes.
call in maybe doesn't work out, you know, like we're going in with that deep trust and surrender, saying, yes, this is what I'm calling in, it's going to work out for me. It's either this or something better. Yeah, it's trusting that, okay, well, if this isn't meant for me, or you know what's meant for me won't miss me, if this isn't right, then I trust that there's an even better opportunity coming along, right? And we can look at that as well with like a job ending, a relationship ending. Of course it's not going to feel great when you're going through that challenging time, right? But we can go and navigate those situations with the mindset that, you know what, this is something challenging I'm going through, I'm going to honor my emotions as I move through this, but I'm trusting that the right person is out there for me, I'm trusting that there's an even better opportunity out there for me as well. So that's amazing. And I know you also had some potential clients reaching out to you as well, didn't you?
Yeah. Um, See, I manifested and they came to me. um, honestly, I think before elevation, I would be like, "Oh, how do I get clients? I don't know what to do. Like, what if they think that I'm like terrible at this?" But now, like, I go out there and say, "This is me. This is who I am. I'm confident in my design abilities. I'm confident in how I can help you transform your brand." And yeah, that mindset shift has been amazing because
Oh,
you're not afraid anymore. Well, I'm not afraid anymore. I walk into these meetings with confidence. I'm not scared to talk about like budgets anymore. Like, oh, yeah, it's this much. They're like,
yeah.
yeah, like this is the investment that is required, and so on and so forth. Yeah.
Oh, I love that so much. And yeah, it's so true because if we're sitting there going in with this, like, yeah, this is my services, it's this much, like there's not that confidence, right? So it's like if you can't have that confidence in what you're providing and the value you're giving, then it's going to be, how's that potential client going to feel the same about it? But if you're going in and be like, this is what I
Yeah.
can do for you, I'm confident in my ability to deliver, I know that what I'm delivering is amazing. And also like you're loving the work you do, right? When you're passionate, when you're lit up and when you feel good and confident and amazing about yourself, that's like magnetic and people pick up on that as well. And when you can stand behind your value and the pricing and all that as well, that's so powerful. Yeah, I've seen such a shift in you and like just since the beginning of Elevation
Thank
to now, and especially in the
you.
time we've known, it's like you're glowing.
Oh, thank you.
And I love
Oh, that's
that.
another thing, accepting compliments. Oh, before I'd be like, "Oh, no, no."
Oh, that's yeah. Well, as women, like we have such a hard time receiving compliments and receiving in general. Like that's just such a
Yeah.
thing that so
Why
many
is
women in
that?
society struggle with. And that is also part of being able to receive when it comes to manifestation, when it comes to that abundance mindset, right? Trusting that I'm able to, it's like that flow with money as well, that giving and receiving, right? Being able to, because we love to give, right? But we should also be able to receive because
Yeah.
if we're not open to receiving, that's almost an insult to the person who's trying to give to you. Are you saying that they're not worthy of
Mhm.
giving to you? Do you know what I mean? It's like when you flip it that way, it's like
Yeah.
someone wants to give. It's a nice thing that they're trying to do, or or whatever it is in that context. And it's like, but you should be able to receive it and then also give it back, right? Um, I've heard someone refer to it before as like sort of like breathing, right? It's like in order to survive, we breathe in, we breathe out, where it's like that giving and that taking, releasing of breath. And that's the same way it works with like being able to receive and abundance and all that as well. It's like that constant flow of in and out, right? So and
Yeah.
trusting that that is in flow as well. I think that was such a great way to look at it. And that I know that helped
I
reframe
love
my mindset
that.
around it as well. Yeah, exactly. Because if you're only breathing in, you can only breathe in for so much, right? But if you're only giving out, like you're gonna be like, I'm suffocating, right? So like there's nothing left. So, and that's where it comes, and it's not even just around money, right? It's energy as well. When we think about like showing up for others and giving and we always want to make sure our cup is full first, like we're tending to our own needs, because if we're depleted of energy and just constantly giving and overworking ourselves and burning ourselves out, we're not going to be showing up as like, passionate and vibrant and radiant and full of
Oh,
energy. We're going to be feeling like resentment and, not great and frustrated. So that's a big one I know so many entrepreneurs as well struggle with, because we have this tendency to want to give to our clients. And, we put so much of our worth and identity in all of that, but it's about coming back to like your worth, taking that time for yourself as well, because we want to be in that space of being able to give back and provide that value as well.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, amazing. So Gabby, I want to ask you, what would you say to someone who was thinking about signing up to Elevation and they weren't quite sure if it was the right fit for them, or they're on the fence? Like what is something you would say to them?
I would say go for it. I mean,
Mm,
I had doubts as well. Like, oh, is this right for me? Like, Laurie seems like an amazing person, but should I go for it? And you honestly won't regret it.
mm,
It's life changing, and And to me, it's not like it's like a subtle shift in your life. You know, it's not like, oh my God, there's like the media has like crashed and my life's changed. It's not like that, but it's like a subtle shift in the way that you think, in the way that you live your life, in the way that you are attracting energy, what sort of energy that you put out into the world and what's coming back in. Yeah, it's
Mm,
like things are aligning into place.
yeah,
Something like that.
amazing.
Um, but yeah, honestly, I don't regret it at all. So if you are trying to make up your mind, it is absolutely worth it. Like you will enjoy it so much. You will learn a lot. Laurie has like a ton of knowledge, and she's always so supportive as well. And you'll meet like amazing women as well on the call and get to know them. Amazing. I will recommend it to everyone. Seriously.
Oh, that is
I don't know
amazing.
what
I
else
love
to
it.
say. Just go for it. Do the
Oh,
work though. I think that's important, right? You can sign up
yeah.
to anything, and then if you don't do the work, you're not going to see any change. Yeah. If you do the work, it will transform your life. Seriously.
Oh, I love that so much. Yeah, it is true. We do have an incredible group of women that come into Elevation as well. It's a really supportive space, and I love that it's like that intimate where we can show up and it's a space to share if you're struggling or going through something, share your wins, share your celebrations. Like it's a space where we're lifting each other up, and that's what I love about the group part as well of it.
Mhm.
Um, and yeah, the inner work. We have to do the inner work. That is a big thing, right? If you're not committed to the change and if you're not ready
Yes.
to go all in
Mhm.
and give yourself that gift as well with that transformation, right? That's where the transformation really lies. And we can give the person the tools, but you need to take that action and do the work yourself, which I know you've been amazing at doing that, Gabby. You were like on it all the time, and I've seen such a shift in you. It's just been absolutely amazing to watch. It's like I
Oh,
don't think you always see it yourself because you're the one going through it, but from like the outside, like over that 8 weeks together, just that shift to see you now and like you just showing up as like this different person, like with, even you're holding
oh,
yourself a
thank
bit
you.
differently, like you're just glowing and I can tell that confidence is really shining through from you as well. And also how you're showing up on social media as well. Like that's been incredible. I know you've been working on that too. So
Oh yeah. I'm trying to get into that more, figure
mm,
things out, showing up.
yeah, which is a big part of you got to share your gifts with the world.
That's absolutely true.
Yeah. Um, and Gabby, I wanted to ask you as well. I know when we first were starting Elevation, because we do have that like one-to-one call right before, and there was something that you were working towards that you were really looking to manifest, and you did manifest an incredible interview. Did you want to talk about that?
Oh, yeah. So before Elevation, I was pursuing this opportunity of becoming a an English teacher in Japan
Mhm.
through the JET program. It was something that I been wanting to do for a while. I had to like wait a very long time until the applications open. Um, but yeah, during that call, I think it was months and months ago. Um, I was a little anxious about it actually. This was something that I really wanted to do for so long. What if I don't get it? I think I'll be devastated. But yeah, after doing elevation, doing the inner work, getting support from you, Laurie, um, I did actually manifest that interview. So before I got the email saying that I got the interview, I was already preparing for it. I was like, yeah, you know what? Like, I got it. I got it already. So I better start preparing now, like 3 weeks before I was meant to hear from them. Yeah, it was amazing. It's like, yeah, okay. So then when I got the email, I was like, okay, well, I knew I was going to get it.
Oh,
Good thing I started early.
amazing. Amazing. And yeah, and I know that interview was like I said, something you were really looking to manifest. So that's incredible that you did get it. And going in with that in like that inner knowing and that mindset of it's a done deal. I've got it. It's coming. It's on its way.
Hmm.
And it came. So now it's just the waiting game, isn't it? You've had the interview and then you're just waiting to next steps.
Yeah. I won't hear back until April, so waiting is difficult. It's
Mm,
hard, but I'm okay. And you know what? If I don't get it, like we were talking about before, like I'm sure there are other opportunities for me. There are always other opportunities open for me.
amazing, because your success is inevitable and you will flourish no matter what you're doing.
Exactly.
Amazing. Oh, I love that so much. So, Gabby, what are your like next steps now that elevation is over and you've got those tools and you're going on to like such incredible opportunities? What are next steps for you?
Next steps would be to keep doing the work. I think it is a lifelong thing doing the inner work. I'm going to revisit your content and watch the call replays and just show up for myself. I think that's the most important thing.
Mm,
Um, keep doing what I'm doing. Refer back to the work we did in elevation. You know, if I'm struggling, and work on my business. So that's the next step as well. Showing up more on social media. Um, a lot to do,
yeah.
but um, elevation has taken me to a new dimension of sorts. It feels like,
Oh, I love this.
yeah,
Amazing.
yeah,
So exciting. There's so many amazing things ahead of you. Like, yeah, going deeper in your business, going to Japan, like
yeah.
absolutely incredible. I love this so much. And I'd also love to know, are you currently taking on any brand design clients?
I am actually. So, for those of you who are interested, if you're a lifestyle brand owner and you'd like to redo your branding, or maybe you are wanting to start a business and you need someone to get your strategy and your branding, brand identity going, please do reach out through Instagram. I'm still working on my website, so that's in the works. My Instagram is at Solare Days, SOLARE, and then Days. And if you mention that you listen to the podcast, I will give you a sweet discount.
Amazing. And I'll leave your socials in the podcast notes as well. So if anyone's listening and they are looking to get
Yeah.
some incredible brand design, which I see Gabby's work is beautiful. So if you're looking to get some brand design, then reach out to her. That'll be in the podcast notes as well. And like she said, mention you were listening to the podcast and she'll offer you a very special rate. Amazing. And Gabby, is there anything else you would like to share before we end this talk today?
Just a big thank you, to be honest, for creating an amazing program such as Elevation. I it has honestly changed my life, right?
Oh, that is so
I
amazing to
think
hear.
I'm in like a much better place. Um, yeah, it's like a shift, I guess. It's amazing. It's this life-changing program as well. Anyway, those of you who are listening, just sign up. You won't regret it.
I'm so glad that Gabby, that it's such a profound effect on your life as well. And like I said, I can see such a shift in you. And I know that, you're going to go on and your business is just going to be so amazing and you're going to provide such incredible branding for the women out there who need it as well. And yeah, it's so amazing to
Thank
see your
you.
transformation. Well, thank you so much
Um,
for coming on the episode with me. It was such an amazing time talking with you today.
Thanks. Thanks for having me. It was amazing talking to you.
Awesome. All right. We'll catch you guys in the next episode.